YouTubers, I want to welcome you to another edition of Bargain Bin Gear. And this time we're looking at part 2, recording. And if you watched the part 1, basically I've been recording with a motu Audio Express audio interface, right? Kind of an older unit, I guess. And so I thought I would try a Tascam Model 12, and it's here, and so I've gotten it, and let me show it to you. So there it is. It's actually not much bigger than a laptop, really. There we go. Now the one I got was a returned unit, so it was less expensive than a normal one. However, on the master fader, it's kind of bent, right? So I'll discuss that with them when I talk to them. You know, that's not so great, because you're supposed to check them out, make sure they work fine, and this one does. Okay, so basically I had a 128 meg or gigabyte, 128 gigabyte SD card, right? And it was like $20. And if I don't use it for the Model 12, I can always use it for one of my cameras. Yeah. All right. So let's get down to business here. I was a little skeptical. I wasn't sure. But I went ahead and tried the Model 12 and then did the exact same recording on the motu, right? And mastered both tracks and compared them. And what I found was the learning curve on the Model 12 isn't too bad at all. At first I found it very, not difficult, but cumbersome, doing steps, you know, that I didn't really think I needed to do. Now that I've done it, you know, it's actually a very simple machine to use, just as the motu is. Now here's the thing, remember, this thing is like $500, right? And I want to know, do you hear $500 worth of difference? In particular, the low end, right? Because I'm using another mic channel for that. 3 channels, 2 for guitar and 1 for the bass. Okay, now, if you're hearing a buzzing thing, it's my stupid desktop computer. And I tell you what, I'm very close to switching out to a laptop, because it's a very annoying sound. But I'm going to try to play you 2 samples, right? And let's compare the 2. I mean, that's the best way to do it. I found that the Tascam would slow me down a tiny bit. Not much at all. So that's actually a good thing. And the nice thing about it, too, I can still use my motu interface, you know, for monitoring and things like that. So that's actually a good thing, really. Because I still do mastering and things inside the computer. Alright, with that said, let's get to it. Live recording, just to test it, basically. And well, let's take a listen to the motu first. Okay, and now let's take a listen to the tascam. Okay, so there you go. That's the Motu and the tascam. Motu Audio Express audio interface versus the tascam Model 12. Quite frankly, both sounded great to me. I could tell very little difference. I think maybe in the tascam Model 12, it was a little easier to set the levels. Because it shows a meter bridge and things. It's a little harder to do on the Motu with the software. However, I didn't hear $500 worth of difference, personally. Let me know your opinion down in the comments. What do you think? Now I have to say the faders on the Model 12 are just fantastic. I mean, they feel very, very nice. So as far as the mixing goes, the tascam is definitely nicer in that respect. And it's quite loud, really, the original recording, surprisingly. So, I'm not quite sure what to do here. Whether to return it and continue with my Motu, or hang on to it and use it, I guess, interchangeably with the Motu. I don't know. Yeah, I think they both sound fine, Now the Motu's a little faster way of recording, than the tascam Model 12. On the other hand, once I figured that out, then it was just simple, Hardly think about it, really, setting up the switches and things for recording. So this is something I'm going to be considering here, in the next couple of days. Alright, I wanted to show you that. And after that, we've got a really exciting bargain bin gear. Something's on the way that will be very exciting. So hang on until then, and I'll see you next time.